Hello everyone, Donna Gray here again, your Stampin' Up demonstrator from Northern Rivers area in New South Wales, Australia. Just thought I'd jump on today as a bit of a surprise. I've been playing, as you know, my last live video was the You Move Me bundle and how to do some, use some of our Stampin' Up stamps and some different stamps other than the You Move Me stamps. And I did the dragonfly and the bee. I've actually been playing again now to see if I could do some more. But before I start today, and while I'm waiting for some people to jump online and join me, I'll do my regular thing of my RAK cards that I've received lately. So this week I've actually received 3 RAK cards. The first one that I've received is this one here, and it's from Renee Mengel, and Renee actually jumps online and watches my videos and likes my videos just about all the time. So thank you, Renee, for my lovely card. And inside she said, I love watching your YouTube videos and your Facebook lives. So thanks, Renee, for that lovely card using the Eastern Palace Suite. I have that set. It's a lovely set, and it was a beautiful card and a great surprise to actually get a card from you, Renee. Seeing you watch me quite often and comment sometimes on my videos. The next card I received was from Cindy Morgan, and she has been using this beautiful daffodil punch. I'm still yet to get this bundle. It has now come back in stock to buy the punch separately. You can't buy the bundle at the moment, but you can actually buy the punch, and you can actually buy the stamps separately, and it will cost you about $61 something. But if I were you and you were wanting this punch, I'm tempted. I think I might jump online this afternoon and order mine this afternoon before it goes out of stock again. So the idea is to get in quick and grab these things when they're been out of stock for a while, as quick as you can, because sometimes they go out of stock again quite quickly because people are waiting on them. This is from Cynthia Morgan. And she's in the USA. I was actually saying to my husband, trying to work out, I'm not real good with countries in America and things, and I said, Indianapolis, where would that be? And my husband went, in the USA. And then when I read the little message that I got inside the card from Cynthia, yeah, she explained that she was from Indiana in the USA. So absolutely wonderful receiving cards from the USA. I really enjoy that happening. I'm starting to meet people all around the world in this RAK club. It's wonderful. And if you have just joined me and you're not sure what the RAK club is and you haven't heard about it, it's a group of people that we all... It's a random act of kindness, and you choose to participate in the event each month, and you randomly pick people's names off the list and send them cards, and it's an awesome group to be part of, and it gives you so much inspiration as a Stampin' Up demonstrator, or even just as a crafter. It really gives you different ideas how to use different things. This card here is from Alison. I'm not sure, Alison, how I say your last name. Davini, I think. Hopefully I've got that right. And Alison is from California. Again, another one from overseas, which is fantastic. I'm averaging a couple a week now from overseas. So what I tend to do in the RAK club, I try to share mine out a bit. I try to send half overseas and half to Australia. So it's really interesting getting cards from different countries. Okay, so thank you again, Alison, for that card. Now I just wanted to describe a few things that's going on at the moment before I start using the You Move Me Thinlet again. Just a few specials at the moment with July, with Stampin' Up. At the moment, if you spend $90, you will get a $9 gift voucher to use for the month of August. So for every $90 before shipping and tax, you'll receive a $9 gift voucher from Stampin' Up. So if there's something that you wanted to order, go right ahead. We've only got this week left, and these specials are going to be gone. But the awesome special is if you wanted to join Stampin' Up at the moment, It has never been as good as this. You can, for $169, you end up with about $356 worth of Stampin' Up items for a low price of $169. And the issue is you don't get locked into anything if you can't keep up the minimum order amounts. It's no drama, you just lose your discount, and there's no penalties, no fines because you haven't reached the minimum. So if you were thinking about doing an order and it's going to total around $169, why not jump on and join with my Stampin' Up team and get $356 worth of items for $169. And the other thing is you will receive discount then on every order that you order from now until I think it's around the end of November. You'll get 20% off all orders. So and there's a new awesome holiday catalog coming up, so now would be a fantastic time, but it's only available until the end of July, so we need to jump on quick in this week if you're thinking about it. If you wanted to have a little bit more information, please don't hesitate to send me a message and I'd be happy to explain a few things to you if you wanted to find out any more information. Anyway, for the live event that we've all been waiting for, I'm going to show you a few different stamps that I've actually added using the You Move Me bundle. Okay, so I'll just switch you around again. Now, please feel free to comment if you're online with me and you have any questions. No idea why my camera won't flip around. What's going on? Okay, try again. Flipped around? Yes. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. Okay, we'll line you up. Okay, so I've done a couple of, as you noticed in my videos the other night, just want to show you a couple that I've done. The bees fluttering and moving, which is pretty awesome. Okay, the dragonfly fluttering backwards and forwards. I have another, what have I got? Bees and dragonflies here. I'll pop that in. I'm just going to use the same working mechanism, I'm just going to stamp some images and show you the difference. Okay, bees and dragonflies fluttering. So if you're online with me, please say hello and let me know where you're from. I'd be happy to chat along with you. I can't see comments at the moment. I'm hoping my comments will be coming up. Sorry, just bear with me. I'm just getting online on my laptop so I can actually see if anyone comments. Okay. All right. So what actually happened was on my post on the Demonstrator website, doing this actually created a fair bit of chatting going on about what other stamps that we could use out of our Stampin' Up collection that we could use with the You Move Me bundle. So now, if you didn't catch my first video, I just want to explain to you how I've actually created these templates. As you'll see, in the You Move Me bundle, I just want to show you, in the You Move Me bundle, you have all of these thinlets. And on my, oh, there it is. I was going to say, on my mess in my desk, I couldn't find the main magic part that makes it move. Now, you have lots and lots of, this is the stamp set that goes with it. So you can do a butterfly, you can do the bird. So I've now, instead, I've done the dragonfly and I've done the bees, but I've also had a little bit of a play around. So if there's any stamp sets that you think might work with this, please feel free to drop a comment and we can have a bit of a chat about it. Now, the main thing that makes everything move is this thinlet. So really, without this thinlet, it makes it awfully difficult for any of this to work. So it's actually, you can buy the You Move Me in a bundle. I'm actually doing an August card kit club in the mail that you can purchase the bundle from me. Plus, I will give you some tutorials and some pre-cut cardstock that you can make 6 cards. And I will send all that out to you. So for $90 for the month, you have to order by the end of July. so that I can order your bundles in and get all your cardstock organised. But my August Card Kit Club is $90. You get enough cardstock to create 6. Sorry, this is a live video. That's my phone going. To create 6 cards using the You Move Me bundle and the butterfly. And I will print up some tutorials how to make those cards so that you have instructions on how to make them the whole way through. So the You Move Me bundle is this and this. Now depending on what Stampin' Up stamps you've got, I've sort of looked at anything that has a body, an animal, anyway, so a couple of ideas that I had was the cookie cutter Christmas collection. I thought, oh, we could use the reindeer, we could use the gingerbread man, we could use the Santa Claus. My other thought, a little later on, was another set. I'll show you the Christmas cookie cutter one first. So what I actually do is, these are my templates. What I actually do is, from just copy paper, I actually cut a template out of copy paper. Because it's actually so thin, it makes it a lot easier to try and stamp your image through the copy paper. So what I've done is I've made up a lot of these that I've just cut layers. You can get probably about 4 layers that you can cut through at each time with the copy paper, using the precision base plate and the thinlet, the You Move Me thinlet. Now the main thing is I've actually cut it to the size of the cardstock that I use to stamp on. Okay, now I have done it just in white. Another question that was asked of me just recently was, do you use any other cardstock other than white underneath? You can use any colour I think you like, as long as it's a light colour and your image is quite dark, so you can actually see the image, because there has to be a nice contrast with the images. So what I thought we would do first of all is, I thought we might try the gingerbread man to start off with. Okay, so what you do, the main object of all of this is to make sure that your lines are nice and straight on your cardstock. So in other words, your template that goes over the top, that it lines up really nice and straight with your cardstock. Okay, that's the main thing that you have to do in the first place. The other thing is, when you cut your template to go over your card, like this template here, make sure that you cut that nice and straight, because everything has to be lined up, because it has to be vertical. And the way, when we stamp using this template, it stamps a stamp that it creates just a lined image. So I'll actually stamp one so you can actually see what I'm talking about. So I'm just going to use the gingerbread man. I'm using Early Espresso. I'm going to line it up nice and straight. And the main thing is press down really hard when you do this. Okay, because you need to have a really good image coming through. Okay, take it off. Okay, hard with the gingerbread man to get him to stamp in the middle, but that's fine. So now what we do is we slide our template over. I'll turn it over so you can't see that stamp. Sorry, I hope I haven't lost anyone there. I'm back online again. Hopefully you can see it on there. Yes, okay, so now stamping the image. As I said, the first image I did straight. The second image I'm doing a little bit screw width, so his legs will move and his arms will move. Pressing down nice and hard. Okay, so that's the type of image that you end up left with. Would be better if the middle stamped properly, but this is live videos and things like that happen. You really have to press down really hard. Probably would have been better had I had the stamping mat underneath, but at this stage I just wasn't quite that organised. Sorry, now I'm trying to find my Stampin scrub. Okay, so just going to clean my stamp up so I don't get ink all over me. So now what I want to do is I just want to show you with the template. There you go. As you can see him wiggling his arms and his legs. Now honestly, that's as easy as it is. It took me a long time, a lot of playing around, a lot of trying to work out how this works. But honestly, when you actually get the hang of it, you start looking at all your stamps thinking, what else can I do? What other stamps can I do? Okay, so that's the gingerbread man. Now I'll turn him over. The Santa Claus was quite cute. I might just stamp him on the same side. Okay, so we'll do the Santa Claus this time. There's the Eskimo, reindeer. I haven't tried the reindeer yet, so we might try the reindeer while we're on here live. So if there's anyone with any comments, please feel free to give me a comment. I can't see any comments at the moment, and it's not showing up whether I have anyone on at the moment. Sometimes Facebook tends to do that, so I'm sorry if I can't see your comments and you are actually on. I'm terribly sorry, but typical Facebook Live, sometimes it just doesn't work. Okay, so please give me some ideas of other stamps that you think that this might work with. Okay, so once again, here we are. We're lining our stamps up nice and straight. Sorry, our template, nice and straight. I'm going to stamp Santa Claus right here. Okay, so I'm going to do him straight up and down. Now, as you can see, I've got my stamping pad underneath. I thought maybe if I use the stamping pad, we might get a bit better image happening. So, and even leave your stamp to let the ink soak through as much as you possibly can, to really try and get through those little slats. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to move it sideways again where he disappears. I'll get another one so you can see. It gets a little bit confusing when you've got a lot of stamped images on your templates, hence why I decided that I would make all these templates up, that then I could quite easily just get a new one. So as you can see, carefully pull them apart. Sorry, I am getting there. I'll use that one there. Okay. So just before I jumped online, I cut a whole heap of these templates out so that I could play around and we could have lots of goes at doing different stamp sets with them. Okay, so Santa has been stamped. Now we're going to move it across. We cover up what we've stamped. Where are we? Okay. Move it across so everything disappears, like so. Now we're going to stamp him a little bit screw whiff again, like we did with the gingerbread man. And then, as I said, press down really hard to get the image to stamp all the way through. Okay, now turn this over so we can see how he moves. There you go. So Gingerbread Man and Santa Claus moving backwards and forwards. Can you see that really well on the video? They move from side to side. It's such an awesome interactive thing to do. Like being able to create these images and get them to move is awesome. So we had a few people suggesting that the beautiful lady, to do her. I actually don't have the beautiful lady stamp set, so I was unable to try it and see how it works. Another lady on the Demonstrator website, she actually jumped on and said that she tried the You Move Me lady, the beautiful lady with it, and she said it worked really well. Okay, so that was, do you want to try, maybe we'll try the reindeer as well. We haven't tried it, and we might try the little Eskimo out of the stamp set. Actually, no. Yeah, we'll do the Eskimo. We'll try him. Why not? I thought today I would just have a lovely play around with all these images and see what I could get to happen. Okay, so we'll line up our template again. Stamp up our little Eskimo, ink up our Eskimo. So stamp it straight up and down. Sometimes it takes a little bit to get the images to line up really well. I found the main thing is keeping your template nice and straight and your cardstock nice and straight the whole time, and definitely having like your vertical up and down happening. Okay, little Eskimo. So we'll slide that over until he disappears, which is there. Sorry, I'll try this way here. Slide him over until he disappears, which is there. There. See how the image has now just about disappeared? Actually, I need to slide him over a bit further. Got another slap thing happening there. Okay. There you go. See how it's disappeared? You can just see the shadow behind. Okay. We're going to twist his arms and his legs around so he moves. I see I've had 7 people watching. I'm terribly sorry, but I'm not seeing any comments at all. So if you are online, please say hello and let me know where you're watching from, because for some reason Facebook Live is not giving me any comments at the moment. And I can see I've now got 1 person online. Can you just say hello to me to let me know that you actually are out there and where you're from? Okay. Now, let's pop this on. There you go. And the little Eskimo moves. That's cute. Very cute. Okay. Okay, so we may do... Oh, we'll do the reindeer now. We haven't tried him. Reindeer. Put that on again. Okay. Straight up and down the first time. Okay, ink it up again. Grab a new template, I think, so I can see where I'm going. Okay, line him up again, but he's disappeared. Right there. Straighten up my lines there. So you can more or less see when you've got it right, because the image actually like totally disappears underneath the lined image. and we'll twist him that way. Okay, now I'll get a clean one so you can see it. Well, actually, too big to fit in there, I think. Yeah, I'll just grab a clean template so you can see it. I'm going to need a clean template for the next one anyway. Okay, so we have the Eskimo that's moving, and now we have the reindeer going backwards and forwards. Isn't that excellent? You can also do them up the other way, having your images stamped up this way and go. I'll try with, I might try actually, the next stamp set that I thought about trying was Moon Baby. I thought, oh, there's a little baby swinging with an umbrella. So I thought I could have him swinging from side to side, was my plan. So I thought, okay, we'll try that. So just grab a new bit of cardstock. So if you're enjoying these cards that move, animated cards like this, and you were thinking about getting this set, either there's one of two ways to do it. You can either just jump online and order from me, and I will leave the link below this video, or even if you're on my business page, you can actually go to my website and it will actually take you to the link to my store. Otherwise, I will actually put a link below to get to my store. So you can either join my card kit club in the mail, which I'm starting a card kit club starting as of next month is my first card kit club that we're going to do. I'm going to pick a stamp set that is a very popular stamp set and do a card kit club that you actually get 6 cards. I actually send you all the cardstock and everything, to all the embellishments and things, to make 6 cards with that stamp set. There will be a choice of either the stamp set and the thinlits. But if you don't have a big shot machine, then I'm quite happy to do a card club. This month's is actually with the thinlits, because this stamp set you actually have to have the thinlet to make it work. But in futures to come, you can either have the one with the thinlits, that bundle, or I'll do a bundle without the thinlits. So depending on what your budget is, but they will be available. Okay, so that's a little Moon Baby I've done, and I'm actually going to just shift it up so we can't see it, which I'll do it that way. So you can't see the Moon Baby there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to screw with him a little bit. The first one I did straight. The next one I'm just going to swing him around a little bit so that he moves. So I don't know whether anyone else is, like, if you're watching this video back, I will post it on YouTube, so you're probably either watching it on YouTube or watching it on Facebook. Any ideas that you have of any other stamp sets to use, please feel free to let me know. And if I have the stamp set, I will actually try one for you and see how it goes, see if I can get it to work. Or if you actually try it yourself and you have some success, please feel free to send me a quick video on what you've actually made using the You Move Me bundle, because there are so many options. It opens up so many doors. There's so many possibilities in what we could do with this. It's actually quite limitless. I'll be interested to see in the new holiday catalogue coming up, which will be going live in September. I'll be interested to see whether we have anything else that we can use with this bundle, because it's just been so much fun. I've thoroughly enjoyed myself playing around with it. Okay, so here he is. Can you see that on there? There you go. Baby swinging backwards and forwards. So many possibilities with this stamp set. So there he goes, moving backwards and forwards. I thought that was pretty cute. Okay. And yes, I'd be interested to hear if you've got any ideas. I actually live in the Northern Rivers area in New South Wales. I also do card making classes. I'll just switch it back to myself again. Okay, so I actually do card making classes. If you lived in the Northern Rivers area and you're interested in learning how to make cards, honestly, you don't have to have any experience whatsoever. I range from doing total beginner lessons to other more advanced lessons. But I do card making classes for an individual lesson just by yourself, $40 for a 2-hour class. You get to make some cards and you get to experience stamping. If you haven't stamped before or made cards before, it's a full 2-hour card class. I bring everything to your house, so in the comfort of your own home. So that's just for individual lessons for $40 for a 2-hour class. If you actually had a group of friends, I do group classes. Group classes, a minimum of 4 people and a maximum of 10. And if you get groups together, I reduce the price to $20 for a 2-hour lesson. But you get the same as what you would have with a one-on-one class. But with a group lesson, I reduce the price because of the amount of attendees in your group. So if you've got a group of friends that are interested in learning how to do card making, please feel free to message me and book some card making classes with me now. I can be messaged on Bejeweled, BEJEWLLED01@gmail.com. You can email me. Feel free to drop a comment at the bottom of my video here and I can get back to you. So don't forget the July specials. For every $90 you spend, you get a $9 gift voucher to spend in August. Or if you were thinking about doing an order anywhere near getting close to $169, or even if you were thinking about ordering, I don't know, $90, $100 worth of items, for an extra $69, you end up with $356 worth of items. It's just such an awesome deal. And then you get the beauty of the discount from now until I think about the end of November. So feel free to message me if you are interested in that. So thank you anyway for anyone watching today. I just thought I'd do a quick video on the You Move Me bundle, and I would be happy to see. I also, sorry, I did only do the little baby in this set, but I did do this set here too, and they're great. They wiggle. You can offset them a little bit, and they wiggle backwards and forwards. So these are the 2 sets that I've used today with it. I've also used the Dragonfly. I did try the fairy, the little fairy up here, and I could get it to move backwards and forwards. I also, the other day, was the Dragonfly set that I did the bee and the Dragonfly. So there you go. There's 4 different stamp sets that we can use with the You Move Me bundle, as well as the butterfly and the bird. Also too, there's way more possibilities. The piggy stamp, the birthday celebration that's stamped with the little fox and the little poodle dog and the little girl. We could get them to move. The possibilities are endless. So if you have any more ideas and you'd like to drop a comment, feel free to drop a comment. Thank you anyway for everyone watching. I'm sorry there was no comments to appear. I have no idea why that didn't work today. But as usual, Facebook Live, anything can happen. And thank you all for being patient for my phone call in the middle of it as well. And if you're watching this back later, feel free even just to still say hello. Let me know where you're watching from, because I'm quite happy to know where people are watching from. Okay, so I will be doing another live video on Wednesday night at 7:30. I always do a live video every week at 7:30 on a Wednesday night. So please feel free to be watching. I haven't quite organised what I'm going to be doing. I think I actually might do another one on the Carols of Christmas bundle that's available at the moment. We've actually got to pre-order it, but you will be able to order the Carols of Christmas bundle next month as a customer. If you join with me, you'll be actually able to order way more things next month. So please feel free to jump online with me again on Wednesday night at 7:30, and I'll show you some more card making. So thanks again, Donna, from the Northern Rivers area in New South Wales, Australia. Feel free to drop comments. Bye for now.